Hey scholars, I hope you're doing well. Believe it or not, we are in week 5. As I said, hope you're doing well. Hope you and your families are staying safe. As always, I've been thinking about you and praying for everyone's safety. So for this week, I'd like to start. Hopefully, you've seen it already. I sent it out by email. I sent it out through Remind, and also through Google Classroom. What I'd like to do on Wednesday is I'd like to have a friendly competition Wednesday, March 29th at 1 p.m. for all who would like to play. It will be a virtual version of rock, paper, scissors. I've never done it before. I think it'd be fun. So, as many of you that are able to this upcoming Wednesday at 1 p.m., we'll play. Whoever's there, we'll just play. We'll do best 2 out of 3. So, we'll see who can win. Hopefully, it'll go well. If you're interested for that, wonderful. Just show up at 1. I'll go over all the directions and everything like that too. If you have any questions, just reach out to me and I will be happy to go over it. So, hope you're doing well. I'd like to explain what we're doing this week for week 5 of the project. I'll have the examples and things listed here if you're not able to follow with me. The quote this week is to love yourself to be enough. That hopefully, if you do love yourself, if you take time for yourself, knowing that you are perfect just the way that you are, I believe that's a powerful message, just knowing that if we stay true to ourselves, that's where we're meant to be. So for this week, for week 5, we're going to be graphing quadratic equations. Last week I shared with you a link so you can graph these if you don't have a calculator. I'll show you that again. So hopefully this week will be fairly straightforward where we can use the graphing calculator to help us with the things that we need to do. As always, there's different ways that you can get in touch with me if you need to. As I shared with you last week, I created a Instagram account that's linked up to our class. So if you'd like to follow me or tag me with any of your work, that'd be wonderful. Haven't had many of you do it yet, but that'd be great if more of you jump on board. You can follow me at Wernicke_Mathman. I've also used Flipgrid. Not many of you have taken advantage of this. It's something new, but it's cool. If you do want to record yourself and message to me, you're able to do that. You can either take a picture and upload it there, or if you have a little video or if you want to show me something, you can do it there. More of you have been signing up for my Remind, which is wonderful. So you can always message me. If you haven't signed up yet, you text at Wernicke M1, that stands for Math 1, just to the number 81010. That's another way that we can communicate back and forth. Google Classroom, many of you are taking advantage of that, or you can email me. Office hours will remain the same. I don't have official Zoom hours, although hopefully for our friendly competition, I'll see many of you on there Wednesday at 1 p.m. If you do want to Zoom, just let me know and we can set something up. Office hours, if you do want to get a hold of me, I should be close to my phone or a computer Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 to 2 p.m., Tuesdays and Thursdays from 4 to 6. So for this week, the setup is going to be very similar to how we've done it before. So you see the math across the top. This week, M stands for math problem, and A stands for an application problem. P stands for you're going to do 10 of something. The H today is going to, or this week is going to stand for higher order thinking. So you're going to go through one problem here. I'm also going to attach examples of how to do these in a moment. Whichever one you decide to do, again, using this link that'll allow you to use a graphing calculator, and I'll go through that through the next video that will be posted within this document. You're going to be finding certain things, a couple things that we've already talked about this year. Intercepts, x-intercept, y-intercept. Vertex, something that we talked about last week. Axis symmetry, something we talked about last week. Range and domain, not really stuff we've talked about, but hopefully you've at least heard those words before. So you'll pick one of these examples to do. Whichever example, then everyone will do this application where you're finding all these things from whichever example you do. Again, I'll go through that in a moment. You'll choose one thing from the 10 column, so either 10 meaningful or inspirational quotes from anywhere, whether they're friends you saw them on TV or read them from a book, wherever you got them from. And then of the 10 you share with me, I'd like you to tell me which of those 10, which one is the most meaningful and why. If you don't want to do that, I added a bucket list item. Bucket lists are just things that you'd want to do at some point in your life. So any 10 things that you haven't done before that obviously are appropriate that you can share with me. And then of those 10 things you haven't done before that you would like to do at some point, which one stands out to you the most and why? Which one do you really, really want to do? Last one, if you were president right now of the United States, I'd like you, if you were elected president, 10 things you would do with the country. It could be now with everything that we're dealing with. It could be in the future. Whatever you want to do, 10 things that you think our country definitely needs. And then of those 10 things, which would be your greatest accomplishment if you were successfully able to achieve it and why? And then the last column, the H, if you could choose one of these, it'd be wonderful. First one, there are 4 dominoes here. So the question is, why does each domino not belong with the other 3? So really there'd be 4 answers to these. One, you'd say why this one with the double 4s is not like the other 3. Then you can come up to this one with the 6 and the 5. Why is this one not like the other 3? Then you can come down with the 3 in the blank spot. Why is this domino not like the other 3? And then the final part is telling me why the 2 and the 3 domino, why that's not like the other ones. Or same thing, if you're coming down here, you got shapes. If you can pick each shape and say why each shape is not related or is not similar to the other ones. So that's the work for this week. Again, if you need to reach out to me, I highlighted those ways that you can do that. I hope that all of you are doing well.